It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the Bills, leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bills and the Jets, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Hello, everybody, with Charles Davis. Look at the Bills entering play here. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
Very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they've been in a great group. Winners of 7 of their last 10 on the year. And we are underway in Buffalo. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. When you look at this defense, they've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very... Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now Allen. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They stay on the ground with Allen. Oh, nice move. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A look there at the numbers a week ago for Allen. 20 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
11 touchdowns on the ground this season, and the pride really extends throughout the entire offense. And in this case, I'm focusing on the offensive line. The leverage, the ability to get downfield, make that extra block in order to give him more space to run. They really look forward to him carrying the football because they're going to get him to the end zone.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Here's Allen. And running with power here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Brock Purdy keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point safely through. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. A give, running right, Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Down the left sideline. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Davis, he'll try to run for it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devon Achane, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It gets this complete to Shaheed.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Purdy.
Allen here on the screen. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
He's going to loft it deep right sideline.
That is incomplete. Well, these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this season with the Jets winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. Purdy sets up to throw again.
Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38.
Play action. Now Purdy.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
This defense for the Bills, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They want to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up.
The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Allen, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 there, 2nd down.
They'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal.
Here's Purdy.
Being chased out left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Mike, it's been this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, You're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Bills offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. 2 yards to go, second down. Achane here. They stay on the ground.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
3rd and 3.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
Back deep, Rashid Shaheed.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And the Jets will take over.
And New York set to take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They'll run with Allen. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
They've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Michael Pittman,
his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense.
They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
And they'll begin by running the option. Now he's loose at the 40.
And down to the 29-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Now Purdy.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
That escapes the sack. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Throwing here, Purdy.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him, and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Jets are going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Well, the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
K'Lavon Chaisson, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack.
2nd and 20 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
and that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Let's go. Let's stay 19. 19 Lions.
Back to throw here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bills first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Keon Coleman in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late-season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. The third quarter begins with a run by Achane.
And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's caught by Coleman. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Running right, here's Achane.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Now 2nd and 9.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
They'll look to throw here.
He'll get this one to Pittman.
Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Kaiir Elam
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Xavier McKinney.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this the holiday season because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack.
They'll drop to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
New York's offense back out there and set to go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Purdy.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He's across midfield.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Purdy now to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a carry for Allen. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18.
Here's Purdy.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Up the middle they go. It's Allen. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. One quarter remains here in Week 16. Back now in Buffalo. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Purdy looking to throw.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mike Gesicki, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
Well, with 3 weeks left, they are in one of those 3 wild card spots, Charles, but that spot is not clinched, and there's not a ton of breathing room for them, so the bottom line, they just need to focus on winning right now.
Yeah, they totally have their eyes open, don't they? They know they've got teams trying to run them down. They can hear their footsteps. The question coaches ask guys in the locker room, do you have another gear left to pull away and lock in that playoff spot? If so, let's hit it.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Purdy from the gun. And that one too wide and incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
Now again, right side, Allen.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down.
Now Purdy.
That is caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. On 1st down, it's Allen. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing here, Purdy. And Lazard's got it again.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
And the drive starts with a run from Achane.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
This 2nd and 4. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go, Shaq.
Again, it's Achane. And he will have a Bills 1st down, and that should be that.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they take a knee. The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held